your powers that I might forge a path for the righteous.
Hey there guys, welcome back to All Things Apple Plus. And whew, this game, let me just tell you, Star Ocean's Anamnesis is just one of the most amazing games that I was fortunate enough to be a beta tester through Square Enix. They emailed me, I'm sure with many of other people that that they reached out to Square Enix to beta test this game. But I was able to beta test this and be able to run this on my iOS device. I'm running actually an I'm running iOS 11.3.1 on an iPhone 8 Plus, and the graphics, the way that the gameplay is, it is amazing. This, if you have an iPhone 8 Plus, or I'm sure even 8, 7 or 7 Plus, I'm sure even 6 too, you will have no problems with how this game runs on your device. It actually runs really, really well. What I'm showing at the moment is just some highlights of the game. Nothing in particular. I cut some pieces of the game that I played after recording and kind of just threw them together, and this is just kind of what the game overall looks like. I will be doing a full review later on, but I wanted to make this video kind of my first impressions and just kind of like my first thoughts about the game. And I have no ill will to this game. This game is I honestly just cannot wait for this thing to come out. Between the music, between the characters, the sprites, the way that the battle system works out, it's just an amazing game all around. Very solid, well put together game. I really hope this game stays around for the long haul. There's just too many games that come out now that are great but just can't hold the fan base and the attention, and so companies end up just tossing these games to the wayside, unfortunately. But as you can see, let me really quick get into the battle system here. If you notice, you're able to run around as you would please, and on the bottom right corner you'll notice that there is an AP bar with 3 different like buttons that you can press, and those are your technique buttons. And those technique buttons allow you to do special moves. And if you chain them, so right now you start out the battle with 100 AP. What this is, and actually while this is up too, while you have 100 AP, you can chain your attacks, and you can get a boost for the amount of attacks that you do. So if you have 100 AP and your 3 attacks cost 100 AP, you can literally press all 3 and it will continue to, your attacks will get stronger and stronger and stronger as you're as you're chaining these commands all together. Now the boss battles, like the one that we have right here, is amazing, and I couldn't get over how just easy it was to pick up and just to learn. It wasn't anything difficult. There wasn't anything so tough about it that I couldn't figure out. The game was just just straightforward to the point. And that's what I liked about it. There wasn't so many, some games like this, they'll spend a lot of time on tutorials and how to do certain things. This threw you in right away. And that's what I liked. I didn't like spending so much time with tutorials. And you shouldn't really need tutorials within mobile games like this. You should just be able to pick up and play. And that was part of the plus. That was actually part of a really big positive that I liked out of the game, that you just were able to pick up and go. Now, after mastering your techniques, you'll notice that also to the bottom left you have your characters that you summoned or that you're able to get. The main summon screen I showed in the very beginning of my of this video is where you end up getting your characters that you would like to use with. So this character, he was a rare summon. I ended up picking him up, and you can level up these characters. You can add weapons to them so they have better, swords, gauntlets, or mage weapons. There's so much customization with that, but I think it does stop. It does stop with just their weapon and their armor. It doesn't go as far as as far as, you know, accessories or anything like that. Not that I could see at the moment, and it did not allow myself to customize clothes or anything like that. It just only went straight to the just kind of the bare minimum, which was it was all right. It wasn't anything like really to fuss about. I would like something like that where you could customize clothing. That would be a great addition to the game. But just nothing that, like, it wasn't really anything to complain about. The game just really wants you to pick up and play, you know, adventure, go through this, and just, you know, just have fun. Getting into all these nitty gritty, you know, side things and features can get a little bit overwhelming, and I'm just glad that the game kind of kept it, you know, simple. At the moment, the game beta testing is actually over, so I wasn't able to go into the full menu and kind of just dive into it. I only had a certain amount of days to actually play this, so I really wanted to, if anything, capture what the action battle system was like, and just how amazing that it looked on my phone. So I just wanted to actually just, you know, display that for all you guys to see. But for the most part, man, Star Ocean, this is gonna be a really good game to have on your iOS device. So when it does come out, I will be leaving links in the description to this and to my first review of the game when it finally does come out. At the moment, let me see here. Let me actually research. I don't believe that there is an actual Star Ocean set date. I believe it did release back in Japan in December 7th, about like 2 years ago. So this game has been around for a while. As for the Western release, I don't believe that there is a set date. That, I believe, is only sometime in July, so we'll have to wait for this just a little bit longer, but this will be a game worth having in the future. So go ahead and check out Star Ocean Anamnesis. I hope I'm saying that right. Anamnesis, Anamnesis, Anamnesis. And when it does come out sometime this July, make sure that you do download this. If you're looking for kind of a replacement to like Mobius, Final Fantasy, or any of your RPG games that you like playing, this one is definitely gonna fill that void later this summer. So go ahead and check that out, and I hope you guys did like this video. Hope you guys like this first look into Star Ocean Anamnesis. If you did, please like it up, please comment, subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys real soon. Peace.